To manage maps on the Roborock S8, first of all, we'll need to click on the answer right here in the Roborock app. Then we can navigate to the three dots in the top right corner of our interface and go into Manage Maps. Now, when you enter that and you have map already created, you'll be able to edit it right here. If you don't have the map, you can create a new one, but that way your robot will need to map it. So place it on the floor where you want to map it, and then I would recommend to just go for quick mapping if you just want to make map, or if you want it to clean already and at the same time map the room, you can go for clean and mapping. That way your map should be created, and again you should see it on the interface right here. Now we can click on Edit Map. That way we'll be able to first rename the map, so we can change the name to whichever room, for example kitchen, if you like, just rename the map however you like. And then there's options to backup this map. You can click on it, that way this map will be backup. In case that you lost it, you'll be able to restore it. You can also delete the map entirely if you want. Then there's options to make a no-go zone, which will make your robot avoid specific areas, and there's three options for it. You can place invisible walls. If you do this, then you can move it around the map and place the walls that your robot will not basically overcome. Those walls will be visual, not in real. They won't work in real life, but your robot will just try to not hit them. It will act as there's actual walls there. Then there's no-go zone. You can select this square area where your robot will never enter. Then there's no mop zone, and this area will make your robot avoid mopping. So if you place it right here, for example, my robot won't mop in that specific area. It's great when you want your robot to avoid carpets or something that shouldn't get watered. We can then go into Edit Room options, and if you have entire house one floor mapped, then you can merge it. If you want, you can divide it into specific rooms, or you can name also specific rooms as well. Then there's the option to edit furniture, which allows you to add specific furnitures to each room. You can, for example, add bed, and that way this bed will be placed somewhere on the room, and that way your robot will know that there's furniture there. You can then edit the surface for the map and add different floor type. If you select it right here, you can go for a tiles, the floor horizontal or floor vertical, or default option. Then there's a carpet, which allows you to add the carpet to your map so that the robot will recognize that carpet. Then there's the threshold. You can also add them so your robot won't fall down and know that there's a threshold on the way. And that is basically all of the things. You can also use a sequencing. If you have it set up, you can go for a smart sequencing, manual edit, or reset it. And that is basically everything. Thanks so much for watching.